Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog or whatever. Mommy's home. We're back in New York, currently at Mount Vernon Barbell. We just hit a little back and shoulders. Future Chloe speaking to you right now, by the way. Just had to let you know. But just hit back, shoulders. I'm with CJ Hazelton right now. Let me put y'all onto the workout.
Alright, to start off, I like to start my workouts with a few sets of pull-ups to failure as a way to warm my body up a bit and just to make sure I'm still able to rep them out as easily as possible. After that, we're going to go into some lat pull-downs. I like to focus as much as possible on getting a full stretch and a full contraction when squeezing the attachment into my chest. Imagine you're trying to make your elbows hit behind you, basically, and lifting for as many reps per set as the weight will allow me. I like to try to lift as heavy as possible, but still keeping my reps as high as possible. So on this last step, we are focusing on doing as many reps as possible, literally as many reps as we physically can as a way to burn out our lats, right? I love going to failure on every single exercise. It just makes it feel so good. Look at that full stretch. Yes, ma'am. Then we have some good old cable rolls. I love these, right? We're focusing on that full stretch forward, bringing it all the way back so we can get that full range of motion. That's how you're going to see change in the gym, period, point blank, right? Our rep range is going between 12 to 15 reps. If we can reach 20, then we go for it, right? The main point is to go till failure. Our focus is on getting high reps with as heavy a weight as possible because that's how you're going to see change. You'll see CJ doing the exact same motion here, going all the way forward, pulling all the way back, because the full range of motion is how you're going to get the most out of the motion, obviously. Okay, so next we have one of my favorite exercises. We're doing face pulls. These are great because they're hitting your rear delts, which is basically where your shoulders and your back have a baby. So us doing a back and shoulder day, this is a necessity. Also, here's CJ Hazelton doing them as well. You know, he's trying to get big or whatever. Nah, let me stop. Anyways, back to me. I do end up switching my positioning a bit because I like doing it both ways, but when I'm sitting on the floor, I do feel more of a stretch. And with all of my exercises, I like to make sure that I'm doing the full range of motion. Here, I'm stopping so that I can lower the weight, so that I could do a few more reps after failure, right? But when I sit, it does make it a bit easier to hold my body in place because on one knee, I do tend to feel a little off balance, but that has to do more with me having shitty balance than the exercise itself. Then we're going straight into these upper rows. We're hitting the top of our back with these. Very, very good. I love this machine. I've only ever seen this machine at Mount Vernon Barbell, but I just love how it feels. But with the exact same concept as the other exercises, I tend to stretch my shoulders as far forward as I can so I can get the full stretch in my back. And then I'm squeezing all the way back and ending off with a hold.
Excuse me, sir, how many sets do you have left?
Alright, so this is going to be our last rowing motion, our last back motion for this workout, right? Again, I'm leaning all the way forward and I'm squeezing all the way back so I can get that full range of motion, that full stretch. That's how we're getting the gains. That's how you're going to get a burrito back. That's what you need to do. So this is my first time seeing this machine. I was having a lot of fun with it and I was just trying to see how heavy could I actually pull weight on there, right? So I do end it off with 25, just doing as many slow and controlled reps as I possibly can to make sure that I burn out correctly.
I'm about to just put this shit in my shirt. I'm about to just put this shit in my shirt. Is the angle hidden? It won't. Is the angle hitting? Huh? No. Yes, no? Good? I can't do my back.
Now we're getting into our shoulders, right? So we start off with a superset between lateral raises and front raises, right? The lateral raises, I do 15 to 20 reps at 15 to 20 pounds, which is excruciatingly hard for me, but the point is to be hard. Then we go straight into front raises. The front raises, what we're doing is we're doing 12 to 15 reps with both arms, right? You want to try your best to make sure you're not swinging too much, but a little bit of a swing like I'm doing is okay. Then we go straight into single arms, and we're doing 10 reps on each arm after those 15 to 20 that we already did. Cut the weight in half if you need to. What I was doing was I was doing 15 pounds with both arms, I believe, and then I would switch into a 5 or a 10 when it came to the single arms, because that bitch was hurting and my shoulders felt like they were about to fall off the bone. Look at the pump though. Aha! Now y'all gonna hate me, but I cannot find the videos for the life of me. There's a couple other exercises I did during this one workout, including shoulder press and upright rows. They just seem to have disappeared from my phone. But here is me mogging. Can we get into it? Like, let's really talk about it, right? Doing exercises as high weight as possible with as many reps as possible is how I've been able to see as much growth as I have since my last competition. Like, the difference in my shoulders is already night and day, so we're just going to continue with this program until we hit where we need to be. And then back is literally just for funsies, because in bikini they don't even care about my back. Like, it's just there for real. But can we get into it? Look at that. Dorito or whatever. Little dancey break, but my favorite burnout for upper body days is doing push-ups. I will do push-ups until failure for about 3 to 4 sets, depending on how I'm feeling that day.
What if I start doing them fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
If you start doing that shit, I'm leaving.
And that is it on the back and shoulder workout. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm trying to do a different type of video where I'm speaking to you guys a little bit more. Okay, demon back, right? So if you guys like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, just take a little picture. Give me a little bit of punishment for your enforcement. We're going to ignore how I butchered that word. And tag my Instagram if you want. I'm usually there more, so go connect with me on there too. Bye, y'all.
And a little bit of shoulders and back with the pump. Trying to get some content or whatever.